Tonight's K Club representative, Sarah Sidebottom. Druin, Maggie Hull, Rosie Hull, Mariah Montgomery.
Trust me, I'm a I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the full clock busting. Ever cross that city with the black question. Back by the warning track, and this one's into the trees. A two-run home run. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. We're really close back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night.
I've seen some videos. That was great. Congrats, Rock Chalk Video, and to the stars. The K Club Board of Directors in 1977, and still remains a viable part of the University of Kansas. Coach Wall, please join me on stage to receive your award. As Coach Wall comes up here, it's important to note.
Please help me welcome the 2013 men's golf seniors. We have Chris Gilbert, Alex Gudashaw,
thank you. Dr. Bob Frederick was a consummate Jayhawk. Bachelor's, master's, and doctor's degrees from Mount Oriad, a basketball student athlete, an assistant basketball coach, the director of the Williams Fund, a sport management professor, and the KU director of athletics from 1987 until 2001. In June of 2009, we lost our revered colleague and dear friend in a tragic bicycle accident. Bob Frederick is remembered nationwide as one of the most highly respected and admired administrators in the history of intercollegiate athletics. The foundation for this legacy of this presentation. Now for the Dr. Robert E. Frederick Senior Scholar Athletes of the Year. This is one of the most prestigious awards bestowed on any student athlete at the University of Kansas. Nominated by their head coaches and then selected by the Honors Committee, these students have achieved excellence in both academics and athletics throughout their careers. This year, 2 athletes will be named from the women's program. The winners are Maggie Hull and Taylor Tolfree. Ladies, please join us on the stage. As an athlete, Maggie is a 2-time All Big 12 team member and last year led the Big 12 in hitting. In 2012, Maggie set a KU record with a 20-game hitting streak. Maggie's success on the field was nationally recognized this year as she was selected by the Chicago Bandits as the 11th overall pick in the 2013 college draft. This distinction makes her the highest drafted selection by any KU softball player in history. As a double major in Spanish and journalism, Maggie holds a cumulative GPA of 3.8 and has been selected 3 times as an academic All Big 12 team member. A former Gerald Lage Award winner, last year Maggie was named an academic All-American. Please give a round of applause for one of our 2 Robert E. Frederick Senior Scholar Female Athletes of the Year, Maggie Hull. Our next recipient, ball player, Taylor played an integral 25 team to hit 1,000 for a match. Additionally, Taylor finished her career as the all-time Kansas record holder for attack percentage and career blocks. In the classroom, Taylor is a 3-time academic All Big 12 team member and in 2012 was named the Big 12 Scholar Athlete of the Year. As a human biology major, Taylor holds a 3.67 GPA. Upon graduation, she plans to attend medical school in the fall. Please give a nice round of applause for Ms. Taylor Tolfree. Congratulations, ladies. This year's male
that we had when I was playing football up here and have a catering after all these years.
The catering symbolizes family to me. The ring itself, being circular in nature, shows that my time as a student athlete was complete. I grew emotionally, academically, and as an athlete while I was here at the University of Kansas. And it's capped off by that varsity K that not everyone has earned.
It just feels powerful when you put it on, you know? It just represents all that Kansas is. It's just, you know, elegant, just gorgeous.
But when I put it on, it brings back all of those thoughts to me about who I am, what I've accomplished as an individual, as an athlete, but also that it also represents the university and that it's important for me to understand what I am representing.
This K-ring signifies a uniquely shared experience between all generations of Jayhawks, but it's important to note that there's an individual story behind every K-ring.
I met my wife here. Julia Cummings, she was on the track team with me. She was a pole vaulter too, that's how we met. I met her when she came on her recruiting visit at the top of the
to the University of Kansas.
In '62, an eager Kansas rookie arrived in San Diego. The dominant force behind the perennially explosive San Diego Charger offense, Hale reached a pinnacle in 1971, leading pro football in passing yardage, completions, and touchdowns.
Well, the Charger ring was a championship ring. We played New England. It used to be Boston, but now it's New England. It's the same franchise. You had, when you were playing here, still carried over, and just the glory days of Cave that we all had here. The K ring is a lot more important to me than the Charger ring, without question.
We retire the jersey of a true KU great, number 15, Bud Stallworth.
For me, I think it's different than a lot of the younger guys that come through the program, because when I first was recruited to come to the University of Kansas, it was a unique experience because I really actually wasn't recruited. And I knew about the great Bill Cheney. I knew about Dale Sayers. I knew about John Hale. But I was from a different part of the country. I was from the South. And so I didn't have an intimate relationship with the university. But once I got here and got involved with the program, and then I started understanding the history, it became a real big deal for me to not only be able to come to the University of Kansas, but to come here and be a part of a historical university that had a basketball program that was started by the guy that invented the game. For me, to have that ring, it just showed that not only had I gone to the University of Kansas, but I had excelled in the sport that I came here to provide me with an opportunity to get an education.
The uniquely shared experience between student athletes at the University of Kansas, it's great because you
The K-ring symbolizes a uniquely shared experience between generations of varsity letter winners at the University of Kansas. As a Jayhawk, you are expected to uphold tradition and retain the characteristics of a champion while continuing to create your own legacy. The crimson in your ring depicts passion with purpose as you maintain your lifelong devotion to excellence. The blue signifies loyalty to your university and your enduring commitment to integrity and service. The K personifies the spirit of the mentally tough competitor who came before you and the one that lives within you. Congratulations and thank you for honorably representing the University of Kansas. Once a Jayhawk, always a Jayhawk.
Towering towards our blue.
seated as our seniors proceed to the ballroom for their final class photo.